Ah, I didn't see you there, traveler. Welcome back to my Cthulhu Luigi's Bad Let's Play.
Finally, you're awake. Welcome to the cart from the start of Skyrim.
Did they leak Kling from Pokemon in this game 10 years early?
Yeah. They're also, if you pay attention to this preview, they're also leaking the final boss of their own game.
Yeah, I was curious what like fake achievements I still needed to get, and I didn't 100% it or beat it in my first run through. Um, and then the rest are just the multiplayer, which I don't think I'm ever going to play.
Yeah, I like how there's more multiplayer achievements than single player achievements.
I
I
did
guess that makes sense, because like, you do most of the stuff in the game just by playing through it.
this is like LPR's warning. Like, this is gonna not let you put ads for kids.
Yeah.
Oh fuck! I forgot this game is called Conker's Bad Fur Day. Period. And like, it's a complete sentence. I don't think I've been appropriately stylizing it.
Yeah, I don't think I ever realized that. Um, Are we sure that's not just a funny little trademark copyright symbol?
Maybe it is, but yeah, it could have just been a really pixelated logo texture.
I'll have to pay attention to that the next time we see it.
When did I get the stink mask? Did the Skellington give it to me, or is it just
Conker just puts
cartoon
it on when
logic?
you yeah, it's just cartoon logic. Conker just pulls it out of him pocket when he enters the stink area.
Oh yeah, it's been brought to my attention that the first two parts did in fact have a critical audio error, although not the one I was expecting. I was slightly too quiet, and also the game audio was two slightly offset tracks. I would like to go on record saying that's actually just how the game is. That wasn't my fault. That's just how it sounds up until this part. And if you've played the game to dispute that yourself, then I don't know who you think you are being the judge of what content is too low quality to consume. That's this is my new shtick. I'm just openly hostile.
Yeah, actually, it's well known that the first section of the game contains a bug that causes the audio to uh, be duplicated, and Rareware with a weird Donkey Donkey Kong 64 bug that caused the game to be unplayable unless you put in the expansion pack for no reason. So yeah, if you didn't know that, that's just how that's not that we didn't mess up. That's just how the audio is, and you think otherwise, then you're stupid.
I'm gonna take a clip of that out of context and like just have you saying the start of this game contains a bug, and then like show a picture of the queen bee. I have no idea where I'm supposed to go in this section. The ropes really make me think I'm supposed to climb to the top, but that's just because I remember that's where the cows live. I think you like actually go to the bottom and have some weird roundabout.
Yeah, this is very weird. I just like completely forgot this section. So like,
There's no
uh,
way to there's no way to change the camera to see where anything is, and there's no game design to guide you. Like, I it okay. So I found one camera control. This is this is that's actually kind okay. I was able to, well, I was able
Conker
to
has a
rotate
pretty
it. I like how sad Conker is
yeah,
though.
Conker has a pretty apt facial expression on right now.
Okay, so here's like a little platform. Like, oh, there's some. You have to time your jumps. But this is like just going back to where I was. Like, I guess you could get that chalk. I mean, some of this is for the part where, spoiler alert, skip ahead 5 seconds to not know the spoilers will happen in the next 10 minutes. This area floods, and it's like also designed to be navigable that way. And like that harkens back to Grunty's lair. There are some rooms in that like around uh Rusty Bucket Bay that like you go through at different water levels. And unlike in Banjo Kazooie, it's they took the controversial approach of having it be impossible to navigate in either mode instead of you navigate it differently, but like with normal design in both modes.
Yeah.
It really looks like I'm supposed to go up there, and I guess I'm just supposed to climb on this thing, and like, can this one be climbed on top if I just time my jump and like jump from the right height? Yeah, okay. Yeah, I guess that wasn't. So okay, that was telegraphed reasonably well. It was just the where is the problem is just that it was telegraphed in a game that I don't trust to telegraph things. That was my bad though.
Oh, boy. Oh, hey, excuse me. Hello. Yeah, you. Ugh, friendly type. I'm looking for some poo. I know it sounds pretty strange, but
Where is this area
red.
in relation to
I don't
Windy?
like red.
Well, let's
I
see.
hate
You
red, I do.
you fell down a hole
No
and then you
way.
climbed up a hole.
Wow, I take it he
So
doesn't like red.
maybe this is just like
What?
a little
I
bit
don't see anything red around.
adjacent
Yeah, like
to
behind the
Farm Boy.
mountains.
Here we go again.
Yeah.
That would make some amount of sense. I think when I first saw like a playthrough of this game, this was the first area that like kind of upset me.
Yeah, there's some pretty upsetting things happen here.
Like, it's not that bad. It's like cartoon violence, but it's just like
It's
enough
kind of-
compounding unpleasantness that it was like not funny.
Yeah. Also, what do you do here?
I know you trick him into charging a sign, but I think like I probably have to do I have to like pull a lever in some adjacent area first. Did I go inside this little... Where did I come up from? Oh
Yeah, I
yeah, I
think-
remember I need to turn on the prune juice and get cows here somehow. And then like make the cows shit in the grate, and then to get all the extra shit out of the cow, the bull charges them. I don't really know if like it even makes sense to put... I probably should put content warnings on this, because some people are going to be watching this for the first time here. Like, it's
Yeah.
probably unreasonable for me to expect this is just part of the gamer's canon.
Yeah, I guess.
Okay, there's... Wait, what? I thought I saw, like, a shitball drop.
Yeah,
over-
something fell over here. Wait, can you like walk? Can you walk back there? Like, can
Maybe.
you go to?
Oh, I just realized this water is prune juice. I always just thought it was
yeah.
more shit.
Yeah, I was assuming. Oh shit, you're playing Donkey Kong now. Yeah, I also was assuming it was shit, assuming the theme of this level. I mean, I guess it's still a shit related thing.
Wrong warp. What is even happening here? It's like every third ball goes one way. This is pretty cool. Like,
Yeah,
I like this.
That's some neat, like, you would expect it to work like that, and it does.
Now logic would denote that something that drinks that It's gonna get the screaming squids. That looks distinctly like a target.
I do really like
And
the
then we have
terminology, the
four.
screaming squids.
Yeah, I think I get it.
Probably the funniest part. I mean, I will say, like, the fact this made me uncomfortable when I, like, first watched it when I was, like, I don't know, 18 or something. Like, that's not really a criticism. Like, I'm fairly certain that was the intended artistic
Now that could be
impact
useful.
this
Right,
media
needs
was
a
designed to
control
have.
Hands-on control.
Yeah.
Wow, one. Oh, that's
Like, it's sort of like a classy version of South Park.
Oh
Yeah, I think the animal cruelty in this specific part is more upsetting than like probably anywhere else in the game, but
Yeah, I can't think of too many other examples. Like, the catfish kinda have it coming. That was still gratuitous, but I can like buy into that as funny cartoon violence more. What am I? Okay. Okay, I was overthinking it. Like
stop your nonsense, young
I
man.
didn't press B when the
me.
light bulb
I've quite
happened
lost my
because I like
appetite now.
thought I was just gonna
I'm gonna
be
go.
like,
I'm gonna go
you
meander
can charge
over
in a
here.
direction, but
Actually, I
it's
feel
just
a bit thirsty.
it auto targets and does this cutscene.
This looks quite nice. Looks to be cranberry.
yeah, I guess I was giving it too much credit to expect it was gonna be like a Twilight Princess goat herding minigame.
Tastes a bit odd. Oh well, I'll have some more.
I think they gave the cow too nice of a voice, and it makes it more upsetting than it would be otherwise.
Yeah, yeah.
It's like the screaming shits it is. I'm out of here.
Therein lies the transgression, central to
Fart.
Conker's Fur Day.
Oh, I say, this is far from dignified. Oh, I hope Mavis and Noah don't see this. I'll never hear the end of it. Oh, it's a bit, it's a bit of a, oh, I'll just stay here for a while, just in case. You never know. Looks like she's just about ready to go.
Wait, is that not what? Is it just an issue with aiming? I think what makes it like on top of that, it's also like upsetting that Conker just like, I don't know, is so callous about it.
Yeah, he's just kind of like, welp. Yeah, you're right. I probably couldn't say it better.
Is this gonna?
just-
Oh, I was not sure it was going to work.
He's just kind of like, well, this animal's done nothing wrong. Time to murder them. Hell yes.
We have to get the last of the shit out. It does make sense given the premise. No, if I was remembering right, they love having you do 3 things in this game.
Yeah, I was thinking like, oh, they mentioned Olive and Beavis or whatever the other two names were. Does that?
That's
game
what I thought
theory,
at first.
They cut 2 cows that you had to do, but no, you just have to do 3 cows.
I like how you can just barely get on the top there and it works, but like you can't do that when the bull is anywhere near there.
Do you think Conker riding this bull is gonna get into Smash?
This is where they got the idea for Donkey Kong to turn into Rambi in DK64.
Yeah.
Wait, do I have to hit her twice to make her go to the prune juice, or is it a thing you have to like deliberately line up and I just got lucky that first time? So I think it's specifically the charging that flips you off and hurts you. Yeah, I was my good friend Dutholek at some point is theoretically going to be a guest commentator on this, and I was telling them that well, it's a shame you can't make this recording session, but also you're kind of lucky because until like, I mean, I don't know. Ostensibly, this is Slaprano, which is the like chapter I said was the game starts being decent in, and this definitely isn't quite decent.
Yeah.
Okay, I think I just missed her the first time. And they do go in one hit. I don't remember. This game is like very destructive to my short-term memory. Oops. And like once you start the chart, I'm not sure if you can like get off of him without taking damage. I want to know what the no damage clear percent is.
Is it possible to beat Conker's Bad Fur Day without taking any damage?
Do you think they play tested this? And like they just got really good at the specific motions?
Yeah,
didn't play test it?
I think I think this might be a case of them getting a little too good at their own game.
It's like I don't want to say this game has bad controls. It just has controls that feel like complete shit if you've played a real 3D platformer. Like they aren't. I mean, I would say Sonic Heroes, for instance, has like bad 3D controls, whereas this is like a different beast. Oh my god! Why can you push him around when that's not what you're supposed to do? They had to program that in.
Yeah.
They could have just reused Conker's collision.
Also, like, there's like a lot of animations for this bull. Like, he has like a bunch of skidding. I think you do have to hit it multiple times.
Yeah, you definitely do. I don't know why I was ever giving the game credit on something like that. It's increase in difficulty. I do think this is the most egregious this particular bit of doing a very tedious thing multiple times gets. Like, all the other instances I can think of where it's like doing rule of 3 stuff, it's like at least changes it up a bit.
The only one I remember off the top of my head is the one in Spooky where you have to like carry something around as like a bat.
Oh, that one sucks a lot, but like it's more interesting than this. It's not in a small area. It's just tedious. It's like closer to the bees, which overall I think were acceptable even if they were not a blast to do. Slaprano is what I was thinking of as another rule of 3 thing, and that definitely like mixes it enough that it feels like mixes it up enough that it feels like a real video game. I dare say Slaprano is basically a Mario Galaxy boss fight.
Yeah.
boy, am I such a fat bastard.
They can't. They could. They're okay with saying bastard in this game. They just couldn't say that because I mean I won't say it either because it would be you get Austin Powers lawyers after you. I wonder if I go back to Barn Boys if that multiple up is still there.
I mean, yeah, I wonder if it only lets you collect it once or something.
Confidence pills.
Is this like a reference to something?
Hey, I feel a lot more confident. Yeah, won't be needing these anymore.
I
I feel a lot more confident than I used to
maybe
be.
it's just a joke about British medication or something. I don't know. I don't trust, like, anytime this game makes some kind of like pill or drug reference, I don't expect it to not be like some kind of Viagra and or Pepto-Bismol joke.
This store is just where I came in from. I do have to say this game has a very good breath meter.
Yeah, that's good that they like loaded an entire model on the for a breath meter and it doesn't destroy the game. Have you seen the video about how like there's the robot fish in Donkey Kong 64 that has like a mini game inside it that becomes like literally impossible if you're using the super scope because like the PNG they overlay on the screen lags the game.
Yeah, the speedrunners have to avoid it for that reason. Yeah, I will not remember to put a link to it, but check out Cybershell. I think he did like the hardest banana in DK64.
Here I am, you greedy bastard. Yeah, more spawn toy.
If this Let's Play gets 1,000 cumulative views, I'll buy the Conker plush from Fangamer. And if it gets 100,000 cumulative views, I'll cut it open to see if it has an Undertale heart inside. I just don't trust Fangamer anymore. Like, you don't know what they're gonna put in their plushes insides. No, I probably wouldn't have the heart to cut up a little Conker plush.
Yeah, there it is over there. Big bowl of poo. Oh, thanks. You're welcome to it, mate. Yeah, thanks.
Yeah, if I recall correctly, this is just to open up Bat's Tower. And like I assumed it was to open up Soprano, but Soprano just like opens at 5 PM or some shit, doesn't it?
Is there like a clock in this game?
Also, it's fucked up that like after you're friends with one of them, yeah, there is a clock. The amount of money you have like makes time pass, or maybe it's more complicated than that.
I see.
You can do it like before you've completed the other areas. It's not that much money, but
Whomst is this?
Can I just not do this yet? Do I think I want it up top. Also, why does Conker get so fucked up by them? Yeah, it just... I think you put the ball in here. Do I just have to like keep rolling it around to make it bigger? Cause like I vaguely remember you like drop it on this guy or something. But is it still getting bigger? I think it is.
So.
The fart solo is a good part of this song. I don't really know how you're supposed to avoid those guys.
Yeah, maybe you're supposed to wait for them to go back into their holes, or maybe you're supposed to wait in the holes for them to pass by. I'm not really sure.
Do I just roll it down this way? Because I, like, remember it, like, clearing out an enemy. Yeah, okay. No poop. Oh yeah, I never went to talk to this guy, but...
Yeah, I'm not... Who is this? I don't know if I've seen this man before. Now, obviously I must have, but, like, I don't know if I've seen anybody talk to him.
He's just an invulnerable enemy. Oh, I guess those weird pipes are, like, supposed to be what you swim through to get to that area. Where even was that?
It was, it was, like, behind you when you were doing that. Like, I think it was just, like, underneath the cliff when you jumped down.
Mm-hmm. Well, I'm fairly certain that the pooification remained. That ladder up there just takes you to, like, the bridge to the castle, which there's no reason to go to. Well, maybe there is a reason to go to. Maybe that's, like, a trigger for, like, Ooga Booga.
Maybe I was wrong.
No, I think you're right. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Oh my god. I guess you're just supposed to drop down there without aggroing these guys. What is this even supposed to be?
A switch.
Oh,
I
like
guess.
the stopper for a sink, I guess.
Yeah.
And, like, the animation is definitely really impressive.
Yeah, I like this whirlpool.
The squash and stretch is really cool, too.
Yeah.
So I guess, like... I wonder if that whole part is skippable if you just, like, get a lot of error, or if, like, those guys rubber band so hard you'll get kill if you try to go here without the poo ball.
Yoo-hoo, squirrel person. Are you begging for food?
How early can you come here? Like, you didn't need the
Well, you
poo
look like
ball
you could
to
do with
get
a little
into
extra,
this
my boy.
door, did you?
And I thought you might be interested in earning some cash.
I don't know. That's what I was wondering.
You're offering me cash? Okay. What's the catch? There's this awful brute swimming around. He's terrible and he's stolen our valuable belongings.
This is the
We need
Bats
something
Tower
disposable
chapter,
to go
everyone.
and get rid of him.
Just so you know, this is Bats Tower.
Me, you mean?
I see.
Well, you gotta expect more
Is there, are we going to enter a
We're
tower
don't
with
you
bats at some point? Because I really do not remember this portion of the game.
Yes.
I remember this part, but I don't remember the area
Oh
called
dear,
Bats
what
Tower.
language?
Well, this is
Hopefully
the
you
area
use
called
common
Bats
smart.
Tower, which is why I pointed out,
Colors
because
talk
the
like
Bats
that.
Tower
It's
is like...
dreadful, isn't it?
It's
Let me handle
technically
this thing.
like most
Listen
of the
here,
stuff
you.
you do
Listen to
here
me.
does
We'll
happen in
give you
that
10%.
building. It's just like...
That's our final offer. 10%.
I always think of this as like
Yes,
the
well,
catfish
good thing to remember.
section and not Bats
Close.
Tower, because
Easy
that's
to
what you
remember.
actually
Oh,
see.
by
And
the
like, it's
way,
so weird. You like have to do so much
the
shit,
safe has a combination.
and you don't get any
Yes, you know what
cash
that
for it. and then at the
Well,
end of the chapter you
there's
get
nothing
like
down the
roughly the
Alright,
number
open
of
it
things
for
that you had to do
Right,
worth of
good luck.
hundreds.
Chop chop.
It's
Off
like
with
so
you.
weird. I mean, it's sort of cool. Like
Hang on a sec.
it's
What was that about this?
on paper, it's good satire.
Ah, well.
I mean, in practice, it's good satire, I guess. Like, it does weave a very fine line of like having like parody mechanics and not being completely unplayable. But there's like a sort of uncanny valley thing. I hope it like doesn't come off as like I'm being overly critical of the game or anything, because like I don't know, I really do enjoy this game. It's just like the reason I'm doing a titular bad let's play of it is because I think like part of the reason that I had a random year-long hiatus is just because like adapting to new recording software and like not being able to meet my preferences for like high quality videos was making
think
me not do anything, and I just wanted to like not have restrictions.
I think it's fair to say that they made a good parody, but the game kind of sucks to play because of it.
Mm-hmm. Like, any single part... Is this just the way I came? Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
Any single part of the game, like, is probably better than DK64.
Yeah.
I complain a lot about, like, the precision of the platforming, but, like, that's more a fault of the level design and camera than, like, how Conker actually controls.
Yeah. I'd say like any like kind of bad platforming section at least makes up for it for having a lot of polish and looking good and probably having cool animations. What the fuck is this thing?
This is like the probably like aged the least well joke of the game, but I don't know, it's like not even that bad by like 90s British comedy standard.
You don't have to shout.
It's just sort of
There's
homophobic.
the-
Speak up or flip off.
Yeah, I'm vaguely remembering something like that.
Well, hello. Aren't you the handsome one? Tell me,
And
would you
they
be prepared to do me
ripped
a
off
small favor for a little
James
help?
Turner by stealing his design for Clink.
Yes, I would, maybe.
Yeah.
You see, my other self has lost a few of his, shall we say, friends. And if I don't get them back, my life will be a misery. It already is.
And?
Just get them back, there's a good fellow. Oh, ta-ta, ta-ta.
You twat. Don't ever do that again. Now rip off.
This big guy is cool though.
Yeah. I like this very large one.
That's Kling Klang.
Alright,
So
well,
this
here's
is the titular Bats Tower.
Yeah, here's the titular bats.
It's really more of a like Gears tower though.
Yeah, it's more of a. You think you'd call it a clock tower if there's a like if Big Ben had bats in it, I wouldn't call it a bat tower.
Well, it's Bat apostrophe S tower.
I guess that's true.
I feel like I can skip this part. I like don't get like I guess that shows up to let you know the quick time event has begun, but it doesn't mean it's time to press the button.
Yeah, that's interesting.
I really don't know if I'm like missing something obvious with the camera. Is there like a shoulder button that I'm not pressing that would be like making it actually go behind me? Because it really just seems like it's dead set on focusing on where I came from at all times.
Have you tried like clicking in the sticks? Maybe they like did some cursed remapping?
I just like can't get it past a certain angle. Like, also that jumping is better than the flamethrower. Why is there no chocolate here?
The bats ate it.
Well, I guess because it's anti-gravity chocolate, it would only be at the top of the tower.
Yeah.
Why does he just like... Am I missing something because my like contrast or lighting's too low? Like, it looks
I
like
think-
if he gets over the midpoint, he just like slides off the edge, and it's really weird.
I think when you're up there, he's like in some kind of like wobbly tightrope walking animation.
Yeah, he's definitely in the tightrope, but I think just like there's some weird forced perspective. Yeah, like it like won't let me go any further to like Conker's left of this, which is just insane based on how this looks. Also, this is like a dumb jump at the... Okay, there was that platform there I could have jumped to. I just forgot
you're
about
supposed
it.
to walk all the way to the left, although I think what you did was easier anyway.
I like, oh my god, he like Conker's popping in and out of the low poly Mario.
Hell yes.
Look, I didn't even know this game did that. I mean, it makes sense.
Yeah. I mean, considering how high poly it is, I assume they were just like good enough at graphics to not have to do that. Although I guess it makes sense that they would have to do that considering there's more polys.
These ropes are so fucked up.
Yeah, the way you like jiggled around that rope looked like you sped up the footage, even though you literally didn't. Oh no. Okay, well at least it
That's
didn't
not...
fall all the way down.
I wish Conker would whip out the throwing knives instead of the non-lethal flamethrower. I'm just like so afraid to ever press the control stick all the way because I have no idea where the camera's gonna like slightly redirect.
If you hold the control stick all the way towards you, Conker comes out of the screen and kills you.
Mm-hmm. Every copy of Conker's Bad Fur Day is personalized.
Yeah. The reason I don't remember this segment is because it wasn't in my personalized copy.
Mm-hmm. Oh wait, what do I do after grabbing? Oh, there's a spider web.
That was a very concerning jump. I guess it probably wasn't all too hard, but the depth perception on that looked kind of weird.
Could I have gotten up to the top of the tower from there?
Was that not the top?
Oh, well, there's money. Like, you can actually get on the, like, what are they called? Not ramparts. Maybe they are called ramparts. I don't know my castle words. The, like, castle-shaped part. Or I'm just... I don't know, I don't think I'm thinking wrong. I think, like, you can just... Yeah. This is what I was referring to as the castle-shaped part.
Yeah, I don't know what it's called either.
Yeah, it's very close to the Panther King's
Yeah.
house. I wonder if the skybox is like slightly different in the different areas. Or if I'm just like actually closer to the skybox texture here than you can get in other. Is there like a visible barn boy zone? Oh my god. Look for the shadow! Oh no.
At least your spider friends were here to catch you.
I don't think the ropes have ever like messed me up, but every time they wriggle like that, I'm just afraid like Conker's gonna get Havoc Physics Engine yeeted. I don't think I can go this way, but maybe I can. Yeah, if
Yeah,
you
it doesn't
just
really
trust
look
the
like you...
camera to be like forced 2D, it's actually like, God, I really shouldn't have said that.
Oh no.
That's actually what a squirrel heart looks like. Oh, that's like super nice.
Huh. Yeah. That's... I legitimately did not expect that.
I really should go to Barn Boys and see if I can just like pick up that 7-up at the start of each recording session though. Because like a game over would be very frustrating.
It doesn't look like you should be able to stand on these things.
Yeah, the
Hi,
texture
I'm
work
Money
is
here.
just like really
Come in,
weird.
Money.
Okay, well I'm fine. I don't think you can ever unget a
Hey,
stack of
Coneo,
money.
pull me up. Pick me up, shithead.
Pick me up, shithead.
Cool. Laughing all the way to the bank.
I think this one will let me go down far enough that I won't take substantial fall damage. I forget, is this the hard swimming segment? Yeah, you have to stand near the sonic bubble generators.
You have to shoot the poison bubbles Ely Mouth shoots out and then eat the bubbles it creates.
Okay, I guess that gear went running away here.
What is this fucked up like Banjo-Tooie multiplayer map?
I don't know. Do you think they just asked the real team of developers that made Banjo-Tooie for permission to use their N64 cartridge? Yeah, the reason this is bad is because you have to do it 3 times.
Oh no.
It's not actually that bad any single time, but the fact you like have to go back if you get hit is. The fact that gears scream help, help is a little fucked up, but they're just gears.
Yeah, also Now that I'm looking at these designs, I think this joke was maybe a little evil.
Yeah.
Hey, bloody hell. Put it on quick. Put it on. I like it like that. Oh. Ah. Fan-frippin-tastic.
Oh, hang on. I think I got it on the wrong way around.
What bugger you have? Why you doing what? Oh, brilliant.
They also used that design for Ely Mouth.
Yeah.
I think it's fucked up that the girl gears don't have 4 eyes.
Fucked up that the Ely Mouth in Sunshine doesn't have 3 other Ely Mouths that it grinds against.
But yeah, I don't know. This is like arguably the part of the game that aged the worst. But there's still like, I think 1 in 5 episodes of Friends is more offensive. So. Oh my god. It's offensive that I have to do this though.
It also gives like the 3rd use total of the frying pan in the game so far.
I wish it had no uses.
Yeah.
Like, the game pretty much openly acknowledges that, like, the shooter controls are better. It's weird that, like, when you get to Spooky, like, I'm pretty sure it just replaces your frying pan with the ability to pull out the gun whenever there's, like, a thing. It, like, goes from a Resident Evil gun in Spooky to war game gun and its war.
Yeah, I think they just like replace your pan with a shotgun or something. And then that also proceeds to not be very useful, but I guess that's something.
Yeah, if I recall correctly, this is about as crude as the humor gets, though. Maybe Yuga Booga has cruder humor, but it's in the service of Yoshi.
We'll have to see when we get there. I kind of feel like they probably won't get like more.
This is the most like topically dicey, I think.
Yeah. So far, I think the only like actually like kind of bad jokes that have happened so far have been like the paint bucket and the like the suicide shaming or them encouraging the what's it called, the pitchfork to kill himself, and this. I don't think anything else has really been like too bad, even if it's like either crude or not funny.
Yeah. I mean, like, the cow explosion stuff is kind of like terrible,
yeah.
but that's more Happy Tree Friends, like.
Yeah, I was thinking about that, but I wasn't gonna mention it. But yeah, I think you could also put that on the list.
That's tossed it right up the burgers.
I do declare, ladies, we are free at last to exact our revenge on this evil Kong. Grab him!
Oh no, not Mr. Big Cock. That's me bugger.
It
Certainly is.
I'm out of here.
I say, I don't know what his problem is. Find it rather delicious. Thank you, Mr. Squirrel.
Oh, my pleasure.
Yes, and I think you'll find your little problem outside has been thoroughly taken care of.
Oh, cool.
Now, good day to you, sir.
Tough little snob.
Why, thank you, Mr. Squirrel. Smooch. Come on, ladies. It's the Caribbean for us.
I like how the cigar transforms into like a cigarette with a holder. That was Bat's Tower, a whole chapter of the game.
Yes.
Bat's Tower.
Well, does the catfish stuff count as Bat's Tower, or?
Oh yeah, it does. I just mean that's like everything that you have to do. I think I worked it up a little in my head, how much that actually was. I think I had a harder time with the platforming when I first played through. Unless there's like an extra part I'm not remembering counts as part of Bat's Tower, but I'm pretty sure it's just about done.
This
Ladies,
entire section so far,
Is that squirrel person or squirrel
I would
How are you?
you
I
so
see a
far
British
just been
friend
like
didn't
doing
get
a
his
bunch
ribbons
of
today.
random things that like.
Yeah, time enough
It's
for
interesting
that.
that they tied it to Bat Tower specifically. Or sorry,
No,
Bat's
no,
Tower.
you don't seem to understand. Yes, you don't understand. We can't go about giving away classified information like that. Just to anybody. We'll open the safe, won't we, ladies? Lead the way.
These catfish are a Pajama Sam NPC.
They kinda are. I forget, could I go through that waterfall? And did the one up just... yeah, the one up just came back. Cool. I don't think this is like actually an escort mission. I think it's just don't get hit too much on your way over here. Yeah.
Now then, ladies, there he is. Oh, look at... Pooh to you. Yes, you brute. Yes, that told him. Bark, 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 bark. Oh, dear. He is bad-tempered, isn't he? Now, where were we? Now, let me see.
That's a really good password to the safe.
Will they hear?
Oh, I think you do have to do more shit.
Hello?
Damn, I was really
Hello?
excited for Bat's Tower to
Money.
be over.
Money.
See how this one is a stack of ones instead of a stack of
Who the
tens.
hell are you? You ain't my boss.
That's-
I'm out of here.
Does this one actually give you a different amount of money?
This game gets worse and worse
Let's
by the
see.
minute.
It's speak of the devil. It's
Oh,
they also
no.
ask, well, they asked themselves. I should stop saying that the bad team of developers at Rare made this. I don't think that's quite how it works, but spoon. What am I even trying to spell? S-P-U-N.
I'm gonna write this out in Notepad and see if it makes any more sense.
It's like open. I think open.
Okay, yeah, putting all these letters does not make a real word.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's just open. Maybe there's multiple choices of any 4-letter word you can spell. I'm not sure what triggers the little spiky guys coming at you.
It's just when they feel like it. Maybe it's like when you miss enough times or something, I don't know.
Could be. What was that sound effect? Oh my god, okay, I'm just not leading enough anymore. Ah. What's this one? Oh, see, there's Bat. This is the other Bat's tower.
Yeah.
These are cool guys, at least. Do those bubbles also count as bubbles you can breathe?
Doesn't really look like Conker's breathing. Okay, there he goes.
Yeah, I like this radioactive fish. What an exciting game.
If you think about it, you had to do a puzzle where you shoot your slingshot at a rotating like button mechanism, and then 1 minute later you encounter a mechanical fish. Coincidence? I don't think so.
That's a really good point. Oh my gosh. Swimming controls aren't terrible, although I think that might just be because you go slow.
They do look kind of weird. My brain is probably just poisoned from the slightly better swimming controls in like Mario Galaxy, I guess.
This is where you get the air necklace and aquatic mine.
Yeah. What
Is
is
that
it?
just more batteries?
Yeah, I was gonna say, what is having your headlight be on do?
I think there are some areas that are actually dark. I don't remember this part of the game very well, as evidenced by me thinking that I was done with Bat's Tower when I left Bat's Tower.
Yeah, I don't remember this.
I'm hoping that was also a checkpoint. Impossible to say. Still... Oh no, I think that was the main area. Oh my god. Can I just, like, not put effort into avoiding this? That's good. I like how the bubbles have to, like, actually overlap with, like, the texture of Conker's mouth.
That's funny. Okay, you don't instantly die if you're out of air, you just start getting hurt. I feel like all games should contain all games with breathing mechanics in them should contain a little pamphlet explaining exactly what will happen when you run out of air, because it's never certain if it's just going to kill you instantly or start draining your life bar slowly.
I'm gonna be honest, I think gamers need to be more brave. I think they should all do it like Sonic and just have a really scary countdown that kills you at the end with no intermediate.
Yeah, I guess that's fair.
Is this literally just like only a thing for the enemy to swim through? No, I think it's... God, everyone's favorite part of Banjo-Kazooie and Banjo-Tooie were Clanker's Cavern and the flooded mines, so it makes a lot of sense that they... I'm glad that like 3D games stopped having this as an obligatory part. Oh, I had to... Okay. Oh, now that's open!
Wow.
Now I can go there. Okay, yeah, I did just go the wrong way through these tunnels. Wait, nope. Did that turn around, or are there two separate ones, or... I, like, do not understand. Are they, like, a corkscrew? Is it there that the thing opened? I feel like I might not be swimming as fast as I can. I wasn't trying like the hold down A and B. Is that? I don't think that's any faster. And tapping definitely isn't.
I wouldn't be surprised if they just like programmed Conker doing every type of stroke, but there's just no difference between them.
I like that you don't get all of your oxygen back at once from the bubbles.
Yeah.
So like, you kind of have to wait till the head actually disappears for a second if you want to be sure you're full.
So is that like a thing you can actually do? Because like, I wouldn't think you'd be able to just eat bubbles and get more air, but like it's in so much media that like I feel like it must be based on something.
If there were like really big bubbles, like there's no reason you wouldn't be able to. Like in a fucked up sense, that's kind of what like scuba gear is, just bubbles that are really dense on your back.
Okay, I guess a better question is, has anyone actually ever done it?
That's a good question. I assume that like there are a lot of like crazy stories about people surviving like submarine crashes, and I think like being able to like release some of that air, like I think it might still be compressed in that case, but like definitely breathing air in unconventional ways has like helped people ascend really steep distances. Because also like you just have a lot more oxygen in your bloodstream when there's really high pressure, and you get the bends if you ascend like more than 30 feet at a time or something. But I don't know, it's interesting. I learned about it in my scuba class. I hope that was where I was supposed to go.
Yeah, that was kind of fucked up.
Oh, yeah, I remembered in the first part I was saying this was the Bats Tower boss. I just forgot it just like shows up here with like no real sense.
Yeah, for some reason I thought this was like way later, but when you were going into the Bats Tower, I was like, wait a second, this is where this is, isn't it? Except it wasn't, but I wasn't too far off.
I mean, this is still ostensibly in the Bats Tower.
Yeah.
Let's try a flammable. Flammable? Oh, I like flammable. What do we do?
If this came out today, there would be like a bunch of people on Tumblr drawing art of that guy who says, I like flammable, like the Onceler.
Gulp, 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 gulp.
This is like probably the most iconic thing of the game.
Yeah.
It's a really beautiful distillation of both like the crassness and the bad
This time.
and sort of conceptually interesting game mechanics. If you hack the camera, you can see Conker's penis. That's true. Don't check cutting. Or actually, do check the cutting room floor because Conker's circumcised.
Conker iceberg, bottom layer, Conker's dick. Do not research. This piss stream is a lot smaller than I remember. I thought it was more of a flood than it actually is.
Also, I'm not like
Pretend I was making that sound for
I
all
got
those
tricked
guys
by
in there,
this
right? Oh,
before.
yeah, you spin.
You aren't actually supposed to do that unless I'm misremembering. It's really great that you get put in that state.
Yeah.
Oh, and you have to cure it before you can drink more. Oh my god. I like that Conker just had his own Pepto-Bismol and he needed water.
Yeah. He can pull everything out of his pocket except a glass of water.
Also, Wario got drunk before Conker did, I'm sorry to say. Also, I think maybe you do have to pee on all these guys and there were just too many of them. I cannot remember if there's a way to move without taking damage.
You the big guy. Yeah, the big guy.
I also forgot this is what the lore of this boss was. Which, like,
Yeah, I forgot that they did this.
this is the original game with mechanical bosses, not Terraria. I always get this mixed up with the Terminator or whatever it's called.
Gentlemen, do calm down. We have business at hand.
Hey, he sounds really bouncy. What's your English first?
Butters.
Is he up to this job, you reckon? Hey, you up for this job?
Let me show you something. See that button there?
Yeah.
The one with the
Yeah.
press it.
Oh no.
See what you mean?
I forgot about
Balls of
that.
brass, sir. Polished to the nth degree.
Oh no. I thought you were a big ball of oil. That's all I need.
Unfortunately, this is actually the classiest joke in the game. Bourgeois big bollock boil. That's all I need. So fucking droll. I don't remember what the hell kind of dumb oh, it's what is this boss archetype called? Mad Jack.
Yeah. As we all know, the common video game boss trope, Mad Jack from Donkey Kong 64.
Oh wait, you don't use the frying pan here.
Yeah, frying pan gets cucked again.
I thought that the beer played some role in this. Maybe it still has time to, I guess. Pow.
I mean, it's kind of insane that like this boss, like every time you attack this boss, there's like some scene somewhere that they like teleport the camera to show this like gauge going up.
Mhm.
And it's like they really fit a lot into this goddamn cartridge.
Yeah. Yeah, like I feel like if I made a game with a big budget, I would probably do similar stuff where it's like just really pointless uses of like technically impressive stuff. Oh, you have to use a different one each time, I guess. So which ones do I still have left? Just the ones in the front. I don't know why he's just like not getting aggroed.
Can he attack you? Like,
I think he'll stomp on me if I like really just walk under him, but like I thought he was chasing me earlier.
I wouldn't be. I would definitely would not be surprised if the boss design in this game is just weird enough to have some bosses that don't attack you. I think he was trying to do it there, though.
Yeah, I think it's just weird hitbox. Or like detection box. Why would it wasn't a cutscene last time we walked back, was it?
I think it was. I'm not sure.
Is this the one I still have left to pull? Yeah. Props on the camera for actually going where it's useful when I'm up here. Like, admittedly, it would be kind of hard to mess that up because it's literally the corner of the room, but... What is it saying? Oh my god.
Also, I think I just assumed that all the Bats Tower stuff was part of the shit land because like there we go. There's the frying pan. But it's like you have to get the shit out of the cows and then you roll a poo ball to get to Bats Tower. Then you drop shit on this guy. So I think I just assumed that that was the overarching theme. I didn't know Bats Tower was a chapter.
Yeah, I just assumed the poo zone was part of Soprano because it's sort of weird that like you just go to Soprano once it's open and there's like no real setup for it, if I'm remembering correctly.
Now that's what I call a bowel movement. Da-da-da-da.
And now to finish the job. I like how these are pushable. Wait, I lied. It's not to finish the job. Can I just leave?
Do you have to like roll those balls into something?
Oh, you're probably right. But what?
Can you climb on top of this robot?
Probably.
Oh, I didn't even realize that the meter for the robot getting hot and horny was just like on the wall there. I guess that I missed. I guess that's a better use of resources than it being like a separate scene.
I am fairly certain you do have to push these somewhere. I just don't know where. Is
I
it
mean,
this?
I
Yep.
Oh yeah.
Oh, and maybe use the other one to bulldoze this guy.
I was totally expecting them just be pushable because they thought it would be a funny little joke they can throw in, but that's fine too.
That button just looks a lot like a texture, and I don't think it depresses under Conker.
Yeah, It's definitely like a fake divot in the ground.
Hey, you missed, pal. Hey, you missed, pal. So, you want some green stuff? Yeah, cash prizes.
Yeah, so that was only $10.
That's funny.
Oh, good, ladies. He has the money. Now give us back our money, honey, and you'll get your dollar. What? A dollar? Yes, 10% as we agreed. One, two, three, $10. $10? I thought you said it was a fortune. It is a fortune. I'll tell you what, here's a new deal. I keep the lot. See ya. What? What the cheek? What do you think you're doing? That's our money. Oh, ladies, never mind the money for now. I think it's time we were off. Hi-ho.
It went back to wrong. You can't revisit that area.
Yeah, it's kind of weird that like you can just go back to Barn Boys at any point, right?
I think so.
Like there's some areas you can come back to, but a lot of areas you can't. Also, I like how it's just like fucking idiot catfish get killed like the instant they are revealed that they are evil.
I'm not even sure they're like evil.
Yeah, I guess it's like I guess $10 might just be a lot in catfish money.
So, do you have to make sure he eats all of them, or... I didn't even realize you could skip them, but I... Wow, I wonder if you could do a catfish pacifist run, because only 3 of the 4 were eaten. This is what Sonic Adventure is based off of.
Hey,
Oh,
there's
I
a
like that
money.
the
Here.
dandelions like disperse when you walk through them. That's a fucking unnecessary
Yo, you
detail.
want some green stuff? Green stuff? Cool. I'll be able to get rid of my mortgage and buy my car. Excellent.
Fucked up cars confirmed to exist in the Conker universe.
Yeah, it's sort of weird that they like went to that much effort subverting like the one pile of money per objective thing when like you've only done one regular level.
Yeah.
Does this
Also,
take you
I said
somewhere?
Also, I said it was fucked up that there's cars in the Conkerverse, but I forgot that Conker's first appearance is in a car.
True. Are carts equivalent to cars?
Well, you can't spell cart without car.
Well, you can.
Yeah.
You can't spell cart without car if you spell one of them unconventionally or wrong.
Yeah. There's a contact. Let me. There's a big bee on the ground. Let me just press this bee on the ground, even though there's no reason to.
Did this guy want 1,000?
He
wanted everything in the game, right? Because this is like how you actually get to the castle.
He wants 2,100.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I remember now. This is definitely like the weirdest hub world in any game. Like, can you just do this part now? No. I forgot about that guy. I'm
Yeah,
glad I
I
tried
forgot about
that.
that guy too. I was wondering why you weren't just like going in there, and I also have totally forgotten what is actually in there.
There's just like a small area where you have to do a really fun Banjo-Tooie mini game shooting down bees.
Oh yeah, you also have to like get the hive back a second time, don't you? Okay, I knew that like the bee hive wasn't like an entire chapter of the game, but like I forgot what was actually in there.
Yeah, I mean, I'm done with this recording session pretty much. I'm just gonna check on camera. A, so you could hear the Bard Boys theme without it being duplicated, and B, because I am curious if that many 1-up comes back. I hope I survive this fall. How many lives do I have? 2. Yep,
I think
there's
they should have
something
made
there
it so that-
still.
Yeah, it's like open even. I think they should have made it so however many lives you have is how many tails were on Conker's model.
Oh, that is just a full 10 up. That's good to know.
Yeah, that's interesting that that's a thing, and there's like no visual to denote that.
That like almost seems like a dev exit. And then there's another free one here, right? Or am I thinking? No, I'm thinking right. I don't like that you have to jump to get the.
Do you think that Conker has 13 tails right now? They're just all overlapping each other, so you can't tell.
Probably. If you animated them all deterministically, there would be no way to tell. Actually, I guess the transparency there would be less transparent. I also like how incredibly unceremonious this entry to Barn Boys is. And like, Barn Boys is probably the closest thing to a real 3D platformer level in the game.
Yeah, it's like the most Banjo-Kazooie-ish level in the game. And it is kind of just really weird.
Spooky this way. I don't even remember what's this way.
I think this is spooky. I think like going down the barrel leads you to spooky. Cause I remember at the start of Spooky, you're like on like a dock or whatever, and the Grim Reapers there like fishing or something.
Yeah, that's definitely it. I always thought that like Spooky was just like another thing next to this War one, but no, War is just never changes. God, I'm like thinking in my head, just like, oh, I'll go to Jiggy Wiggy. Yeah, I'll like go start the. But the next level is just Soprano, and now it's like probably just open.
Yeah.
Like that big bung beetle is probably just moved or something. Actually, maybe I do have to go look at the castle and like talk to the weasels to progress.
I don't really remember what's like after the Great Mighty Pooh, because like I always remember that this game has like 2 levels that are like kind of normal, and you can like return to them when you're done, but then after that it just has like a bunch of set pieces that can completely change your control scheme, and also you can't go back to them, and you can't do them like any earlier or later.
Wait, are there like 2 distinct things you can go up? Or am I just like really... No, there are definitely like 2 separate ways to ascend. Maybe
Yeah,
I take the
think...
dung ball this way to get to Soprano.
Yeah, I think maybe you have to go up this spiral and then drop the dung ball on that big guy's head.
Yeah, that's definitely it. I don't really want to do this with 1 chocolate, but I also... If I die, I'll just end the part and do it at the start of the next part. try to guess based on the timestamp which one of those things happens. But yeah, does Leprano, like, have anything other than the boss fight? I always just remember it going right to Ooga Booga.
If there is something else, I do not remember.
I mean, I guess you could say that, like, the crap factory is part of that, and not Bat's Tower, but like, that is a good question. If you can just, like, by being good and jumping, can you get to Bat's Tower without the dung ball? You'd think the TNT would have worked on its own.
Yeah. So this is like the third dung ball you've needed to use for something. So far the dung balls have fit into the rule of do everything 3 times rule.
Oh yeah, and then the top is just... Oh, I thought I had 1 square left for some reason. But yeah, the top was just that, like, void that I couldn't do anything with, so I'm sure I need to push 1 up there. Oh, do you not take fall damage on the poo? That's kind of funny.
That's a really funny way. That's a really funny place to put, like, Super Mario 64 stand.
I'm just gonna top off my chocolate in here and then in the part. I thought there was chocolate, like, in this lobby. Well, that seems like a good part of Vinny to end it. Thanks for watching. I hope the quality was better this time. If it's not, take a look at part 5. Goodbye.
See ya.